It's game 2 of Tuesday, and we got ourselves a doozy coming up for you here in the lower left-hand corner. It is the red man, the red Terran, playing as SKC, and he is playing the champ. It is the blue Zerg, thrust all in. Isn't that it? There you go. He thrusts all in every match he plays, whether it be Zerg, Terran, boys or girls. He's just happy to be thrusting. So let's get this baby going by looking at that produce tab there. Maybe even check the APM. Holy Christ, that is one massive APM going there. 222 to 133. These guys do not like to fool around. They are pressing those buttons like a madman or girl there. Shouldn't be too bad of a game here. ZVT, one of the most common matches that people like to watch. So we'll see how this baby treats us tonight here. Like I mentioned, tomorrow the daytime games will be starting. If I haven't said it in a while here, the Friday challenge is a challenge, a Terran-only challenge. So try and play it, even if it's your off race. You must basically just build anything you want, just no reactors. That's the only thing that's happening is you are getting limited from building reactors there. Try and get the win by this Friday. Email at tractorchute@gmail.com. Join the Facebook fan page. Start getting in on the Friday challenge scoreboard there. Submit it. I rate each game out of 5. I get all of them casted. And you can start winning yourself some prizes starting in the new year here. Now it's just for bragging rights. But get them up, enjoy, brag to everybody, talk some smack, whatever you want to do there. So does the SCV is going to come up here, and we'll see Hatch first. That'll give him enough intel to say I'm either going to put some pressure on my opponent, or I have enough time to make my own expansion and really start the macro up here. That's a fairly nice looking triangle he's built there out of those control points here. One gas going down as well. Opponent it all in here. He ain't all in trust here. He ain't really thinking too much about building an army early, is he? Getting the one gas, getting the hatchery out there, so he's really getting into a macro every game. SKC is going to follow suit. And, yeah, we are actually going to finish the wall off slowly there anyways. Doesn't quite have an orbital out as of yet, but I would have to imagine that's going to become pretty darn quick here. Does look like not SKC, sorry. Thrust is actually going to slowly get across the map here. He's going to elect to do the Overlord Scout, so will not be looking to bring a drone across the map here. Is quite happy with the scouting speed of his Overlords here. Looking up here, it does look like that barracks about halfway done there. Command Center's about halfway done there. And we do have the SCV finally getting out of there. He's just going to leave that base here. And we do have the spawning pool going down. Is almost finished up for thrust here. And if you want to take a look at the good old income tab here, you can see both these guys are fairly even so far. A little bit of advantage to thrust. Other than that, their units tab does show us, of course, that thrust and SKC both have just workers on the field as of yet. If you heard about the last game, I sang you guys a song. I ain't got a song for this one though. I sang you a hardcore StarCraft song about the Overlords when they fly across the map, and every time they do that, they sing this song about being old. It's really neat. It's in StarCraft 1. If you get really far into the Protoss campaign, I believe it's level 8, then you start hearing it there in the background there. You really got to turn the sound at a certain level there. It's going to be pretty loud because it's very quiet in the background. But if you ever get the chance, check it out. It's really, really neat, actually. Google it, too, if you want. Oh, look at this. The SKC being a little bit sneaky here. It almost leads me to believe he's going to try something funny here. He's just chasing down the Overlord, not missing a whole lot at the other end of the map here. But it does lead me to believe this SCV's got plans. He's got plans, you know. He did see the dogs head out here, so he's going to follow them over here, realize that they're coming, kicks the Marines right up to the top of the ramp here. This SCV says, I'll take care of it, boys. I'll drop you down to Command Center over here. Love it if those went to planetories. I just love planetaries, that's all. Oh, the dogs might actually get an SCV kill. They're actually trying to outrun the SCV and getting ahead of them, I think, here. But that SCV is damn fast. Woo! That is Usain Bolt in a metal clunker suit. Wowzer, very well done to get that SCV across the map there. Of course, he was probably using the turbojet upgrade that you cannot get in this game. Does look like Metabolic Boost has finished. If that was on there, he would have eaten up that SCV quite easily here. And he also has an Overlord over here. Make sure you got the Expos all scouted out here. We'll like to go here for his third, it looks like. Whenever you are Zerg, you always want to try and stick one base up on your opponent here. And we are going full all-in wall off here. Wowzer. That does look like a 4 supply depots, 1 bunker, and of course that command center sitting down there. Like I said, that would be a sick planetary fortress spot. Would keep your opponent out of your base for eons. But these guys are going to like to macro this baby up for a little bit here. And we will sit here and enjoy while they do so. And I'm not too sure what to tell you next here. I'm sure I can come up with something though. I was watching Plants vs. Zombies 2, still waiting for that to come out on Android. Do think that's a really neat game there. Of course, I'm not an iPhone user, which I do apologize for all you iPhonies. How'd you like that? But either way, yeah, waiting for that to come out for PC mainly. I don't think I'll play it on my phone, but wait for it to come out on PC there and get a few games going to that one there. Outside of that, don't really do a whole lot of other gaming, I would have to say. Far Cry 3 I did. And yeah, really be about it here. But SKC is going to get across the map here with a couple of Hellions. That's a very good choice to build here. These Hellions are going to do as much damage as they can here. Maybe they'll sit around the outside, kind of keep an eye on their opponent here. They do have the option to come up here, which would be a very big nuisance here. Would force them to get the queens up there. Without that creep spread, they're going to go pretty damn slow. But they are creep spreading like crazy women there. Look at them go. And here we go. We are actually going to try and clean that up as best we can here. Try and get rid of that creep tumor before it actually hatches into an unviewable son of a gun. And another dog kill. Poor little dog there. That dog does end up going down here. And Hellions are going to stand over here for a little bit here. Does have 4 mass now. Not too bad. Maybe waiting for a blue flame upgrade. Let's take a look. Is he getting blue flame? No blue flame upgrade. So not waiting for the blue flame upgrade. That's for sure. And he is going to head himself back home here. We are going to go with ourselves 3 more barracks. Are working ourselves off a starport with the reactor here. So fairly decent choice there. And also getting a couple engineering bays over there to start getting some upgrades going. And we are going to sit back, relax for a little bit while these guys go to work on their upgrades here. So he does get a couple Widow Mines out as well here. Is looking to attack. Hellions actually got caught. A little bit of a surround. We'll lose a couple of them. Pretty good surround there, but wow, did they melt their way out of there. Hellions can be a pain in the arse when you got dogs on the map here. And these queens are actually going to force them out of here. Hellions do not like queens. They're going to get out of there. Not a very good choice, but look at that creep spread. Wow, that is some pretty sick creep spread. It is moved basically almost pretty to the halfway point, so not doing too bad as far as the creep spread goes here. Is continuing to get that creep spread out there left, right, and center. So very good job there. Brings a few more dogs in here. Does have 0-0 for the upgrades as of yet, so nothing special for his upgrades. But we'll now decide to move these dogs out here. We'll still see that the Hellions are standing there. Might actually get on the back side of him here, force him back to the base here. Oh, catches SKC not paying attention, so actually ends up killing off the SCVs. Very well done by our good man Thrust here. There's SKC, got a nice little Widow Mine standing around there. Has 3 altogether though. Oh, and that's where the other 2 are. It looks like it's Widow drop time. Widow Mine drop time here. He's going to head across the map here. Has 4 Marines as well here. These 4 Marines are going to be hectic to pay with here. Yeah, does that make sense? Probably not. But either way, anything I say makes sense, all right? Here he goes. He's going to move up there. Even the sayings at the end of the game, they make sense. You'll learn it when you're older if you don't understand yet. And he is going to try and get in the back door there. Overlord does scout this a little bit early here. Dogs are ready for it, but dogs don't like Widow Mines. I do tell you that much there. Oh, it doesn't look like he likes that choice here. So he's going to head back around here. Of course, he would need to get the perfect drop in burrow. And I'm not entirely sure if he actually got the upgrade for the Widow Mines here, as won't be able to tell without, of course, those factories sitting on. Oh, there we go. Oh, he did actually get it there. Okay. Does it actually tell me there? I'm not too sure if it tells you if he has the upgrade or not. I don't think it does, though. But we will soon find out here. I don't see anything research and form. I do see the ground weapon and ground armor, but I don't see anything as far as that goes. But he might have grabbed the upgrade before he actually flew the factory off of that tech lab here. So we'll just sit back here. SKC will say, okay, I got myself 2 Widow Mines. I got myself 4 Marines. They are best of friends, and they don't mind how long we sit here because we got all the gas in the world. That would be kind of cool, actually. We'd be going back to the Command and Conquer days where you had to go back and refuel your air army there. That would be kind of neat if they did that for StarCraft. Would be a pain in the ass, but would be kind of neat because it would delay a lot of these big attacks. But then again, how do you do it with the alien race? I understand that maybe they got to go re-inject themselves. Who knows? But it would be kind of neat to force you to go back here. It does look like we're going to try and see a double drop here. Does end up dropping one up here. So we'll go a lot of work here. Spore car is up there. Cleans up that one here. Is going up here. Does get that burrow down there. That's exactly what it wanted to do, is burrow those Widow Mines there. A lot of splash damage on his Marines, which kind of sucked there. But either way, Marines did end up surviving. And he will get out there. But no, you're not getting past the mutas, son. Mutas have hit the map here. We do have 11 mutas on the field here. This could be deadly for our good man SKC, as he will not like that muta count here. And you also look at this. I didn't even see this. Has the 4th base going up as well here, but at the same time, point does have a 3rd going here. So he's not doing too bad. Does have his full off wall here. Decided these guys did enough work by building that spy depot. They can have a little bit of a break here, relax for a little bit. Meanwhile, he's got quite a few Marines. Still has these 3 Widow Mines, 4 Widow Mines down here. So still has a fairly decent Widow Mine count here at 4. 4 and 49 Marines. 16 mutas have hit the field here. Is going to work. Oh no, he's going to lose 2 full medevacs basically. Minus 2 Marines. That was not good at all. Wow, that was not good. Not too sure what he was looking at there. Apparently he wasn't looking at the medevac. I tell you that much though. That kind of sucks for him. But either way, Marines are pretty much expendable. They're like dogs. You lose them, but that 100 on the gas and minerals for the medevac, that sucks. So we'll fly ourselves around the map here, back and forth here, making sure no more drops coming along here. That also was a little bit lucky for Thrust to see that there. He drops it so he can get some vision here. And now he tries one more time, and oh, it's going to be so close to getting intercepted. Oh, you got to be kidding me. This is the worst luck I have ever seen. Wow. What perfect timing for the mutas to show up over there. But he did get a successful drop down here. But at the same time, that is way too many dogs to do any sort of damage there. So that medevac will end up getting out of there. Mutas are looking to put some pressure on now here. They're going to come over here and try and clean up this third here. And they should have no troubles here. There is nobody over here to stop this thrashing of SCVs here. Look at them go to work. We'll get a lot of mule kills at the same time here. Mules are trying to get out of there. Doesn't really want to over-engage it here. Oh, there's the Marines he doesn't want to run into. So will fly his way out of here. Does have 0-1 for the upgrades there. So 1 for the air weapon, 0 for the air armor. And also has a overseer with him as well there to support that army a little bit there. There we go. Trying to reestablish that. Trying to get a 4th actually. I guess you're not reestablishing since you didn't lose this base. Just lost a little bit of mining time there. Of course, they will replenish that with the mass amount of mules on the field here. And there we go. This Zerg army is slowly starting to move out here. It did look like he did poke a little bit with that Marine there. Didn't do him a whole lot of good. But over here, he's got a few more Marines. SKC looking to put it hurting on him here. But at the same time, these mutas are just going to go around the other side of the map. Creep spread's looking really darn good here. Looking to get across that map here. Basically halfway point so far for the creep spread. And these mutas are going to go to work over here. They do pick off a straggling, I do believe that was a Marine or an SCV. Looks like an SCV. Oh, forces to cancel. Very quick to cancel that. Very well done by SKC here. But he's going to go right for the main, and there isn't a lot over here. So he's going to start taking out buildings first here. Try and get rid of the production buildings here, or at least the add-ons for him anyways. Does take out that tech lab. We'll go to work on the barracks at the same time there. They do basically use their stim to get up that ramp really quick there. So very good move getting that stim off there. And look at this. Finally, he realized I'm free. No more mutas. I'm going in, boys. Let us go to work here. It does have 3 full medevacs here. This might be a little bit of trouble. All right, you got your chance, son. There's no mutas over here. You should have lots of time to get over there. Might do a double drop here. Does have one heading up here. Is dropping and moving very quickly here. So very well done. Does force the dogs over here. But trying to get a kill on it here. Don't think he is going to end up doing that. But at the same time, we do drop up top here and stare. I think they just stared at that Ultra cavern and said, shit. This fucking sucks. I don't think this is good. Oh, what? Tries to drop, realizes probably the muta would chase him down anyway, so does end up dropping the rest of his army, losing here. But that Ultralisk Cavern is darn scary looking. Does end up getting himself the super, what do they call that? The chitness plating there. Give that Ultralisk a couple more armor there. And there we go. Ultras have hit the field here. Does have 6 Ultras on the field here. Lots of mutas and lots of dogs and banelings. This is a deadly combination if you ask me. It will not actually go over well if he can get those Widow Mines down. But at the same time, he needs to get those Widow Mines in the perfect engagement. Otherwise, this ground army is not going to like when those Ultras hit him here. And they do end up chasing him off a little bit here. The Widow Mines, of course, bury right away. Is that exactly what they need to do? Maybe get him a little bit closer out there. Of course, he does realize his opponent could be anywhere. Doesn't know if he's too far ahead or not here. Oh, he's trying to push out here. Both these guys are at 200, 199, 199. We are going to go to work on those hatching banelings here. Needs to get rid of some of those banelings. Here comes the Ultras. They're trying to get in there. Lots of dogs. Banelings get a shot off with a lot of damage there. A lot of splash damage there. Get another one off there. Oh, we did not want to run into that. That did not look good. Do not run into that mass amount of Widow Mines there. So he does elect to move himself along the upper area here, but at the same time he is getting attacked with the mutas here. Mutas really going to work here. Very good attack here. Nobody up here to defend this here. Should easily get the kill in the command center this time here. Don't believe he's got anything over there to defend this. Are these few Marines here, which will go down very quickly here. So does get rid of them very easily here, and should be able to continue working down this command center here before the opponent gets over there. Is trying to repair it in time for the Marines to get there. Don't know if it's going to be enough. Widow Mines are enough to scare him off though. Oh, does it quite? We'll get it repaired, so that's a win for him. At the same time, we're moving over here. Ultralists are getting there. All the Widow Mines are at the other end here, so they're not going to be able to come over here and help out here. So he's trying to stem away. He's going to try and take out that command center with them there. Oh, Widow Mines need to get down. Widow Mines need to get down. Widow Mines, what are you doing? Widow Mines, get down. Oh, buries them too late. Don't think they're going to get any shots off. Oh, they might if he continues that engagement here. So very good micro, I will say that, out of both these guys here. At the same time, he is continuing to get beat up over here, but they did heal it full on there, so they did get a nice full heal for the command center, but of course that disappears very, very quickly, and this time he will not get up in time. So they do end up finishing that off here, but we'll continue to push up there, getting really annoying as mutas can be, especially with multi-pronged attacks there. They can be more than enough of a pain in the arse there. So we will sit back for a little bit here, relax, but it does look like he did chase something down there. Chase down a full medevac one more time. Oh, mutas are just not there. Queens are going at her. Oh, queens are gonna not quite do it there. We'll end up getting the full drop off. At the same time, mutas do have to go up here and try and attack another drop. There's way too many drops going on here. And there we go. Altars will come over and try and clean this up as well here. So very good cleanup here. Not too shabby, I will say that there. And does look like we do have the Ultra slash dogs here. They're going to stand here with the banelings here. Relax for a little bit as these guys do get back up to 200 food here. Not too shabby as of yet. But we are going to push with it here. I don't know if he's got the Widow Mines in there this time here. 15 of them are on the map here. Needs to get them burned down. There they buried. This is big trouble for the Ultras. No! Oh, that is a lot of splash, but I think he might have done himself almost just as much damage there. I'm not too sure. That was fairly even. He did splash damage. His own Marine Marauders fairly decent there. So, might have actually got the good engagement there with those Widow Mines there. Not too sure whether or not Thrust ended up seeing that there. Oh, does look like these mutas are going to run over here. They're going to try and get another kill, try and take out that SCV that is building this, or might just take down the command center itself here. And they do end up doing that. Not too sure if he's going to jump into a mass mutas. He is up to 20 mutas now and only has the one Ultralist on the field here. And that's enough Marines to chase him out there for some reason. Doesn't really want to engage yet. And we'll continue to keep those Marines on par here. We'll end up killing the rest of them here. So not too bad there. Does see there's a lot of Marauders in there. Marauders won't do a whole heck of a lot against these good old mutas here. So they'll continue to chase those Marauders down here. Very well done. Sends 2 of them off there. The rest of these guys are going to go out and move out here. Try and get the attack going here. There's a lot of Widow Mines still in that army here. 13 altogether here. And there we go. Might have, he might actually get some Widow Mine kills here. Widow Mines do end up burrowing here. This might not go that well. Cannons are down there as well. Those Widow Mines do not have to shoot at all. Lucky for them here. They did not have to engage on Thrust here. That would have been big trouble if they had of. But either way there, Thrust will run himself to the corner of the map here. Did end up losing most of his mutas. It's down to 8 mutas. And we are going to accumulate our army in the middle of the map here. And we're going right into the Altars. We are not pissing around. Full upgrades on the Altars here. Not too looking too shabby. Actually needs one more armor upgrade here. So he is going to sit back for a little bit here. Relax before he decides to move out here. Maybe looking to get back up to 200. It's a lot of 200 games. And look at that. Creep Spread has slowly got himself over the middle of the map here. He's trying to split his Widow Mines up, trying to hotkey everything as best he can, I would have to imagine. Or he's just looking to plan everything down. Maybe he's looking to force an engagement where he wants it this time here. Oh, no. Is he going to see this here? Those dogs might melt in a hurry there. Oh, very good move. Send the dogs in, trying to get some shots off there. We'll continue to do that with each dog. We'll force his opponent to lift all these out of here, I would have to imagine here. Or maybe he'll just choose to leave that engagement there altogether and maybe attack at a different point as he realizes they're all down there. And it does look like the mutas are going to try and get in here. Just too many turrets down there. That's not going to do him a whole heck of a lot of good here. And there we go. We are going to look to put a little bit of pressure on here as they are trying to sneak in the outside here. Might just be in range of those Widow Mines here. But I think he realized where they were with the Overseers. There's some very, very sneaky, good vision of the Overseers. Definitely helped him out a lot. Gave him his engagement, and without those Widow Mines, could be big trouble. He needs to get the Widow Mines out of the ground here, as it would definitely be very, very helpful. But at the same time, they might walk him right in. This is not good at all. Oh, gets a couple shots off here. A few more are going to go off here. Oh, I don't think he realized how many were there. Ended up losing all of his Ultras to that. I don't think he realized how many Widow Mines were actually there. Not too shabby. So either way there, it does end up taking out the rest of his army here. We'll try and take out as many of these Overseers as he can. So not that bad of an engagement. At the same time, of course, these mutas are pretty much at a standstill. There's not much they can do. Too many turrets sitting over there. Didn't really choose to upgrade the mutas too much, so he wasn't looking to get into a heavy upgrades or a heavy muta type build here. But at the same time, he has a very high bankroll as to where his opponent is running out of money, to be honest with you. Opponent is really losing a lot of money here. Needs to get another expansion out, which it looks like he is finally doing. He's just been paying so much attention to his micro here. And we will just sit back here for a little bit here as his opponent is going to look to drop one more time here. And does that one have, it does too. It's got the 4 Marauders in it. So 8 Marauders altogether, I do believe, coming across the map here. So not that bad of a choice here. They are going to continue their way up top here and try and get rid of as many Zerg bases as they can here. They're going to end up dropping in here, go to work on a lot of those drones here. Not too shabby of a job here. Very good attack. Does that, oh no, the mutas end up sneaking in there again. Those mutas are the bane of these guys' existence. They're just all over the place here. That's just a lot of Marauders. Mutas will clean up Marauders like you wouldn't believe. At the same time, you might end up getting the kill. He's so close. He did get the kill. That is a success for him, if you ask me here. Do has a few more transferring drones up there. Of course, they have nothing to mine too anymore. But at the same time, the Ultralisk count has got back up there. And a Swarm host he's letting go here. So 9 Ultralisks on the map here. They're going to try to go to work on these little mines before they get buried here. Oh, might end up getting a couple kills. No, all 4 of them are going to go off. We'll do a lot of damage on those Ultras here. These Ultras are going to continue to push forward as best they can here, but they're going to melt to this Marine Marauder army quite handily here. But at the same time, they are staying fairly even on the food count. There they go, the last 2 end up going down there. A little bit of an advantage for SKC as far as the food count goes. Both these guys will sit back for a little bit here, moving around the outside here. Maybe not. We might not sit back at all here. It does look like SKC is going to push across here. Mutas for thrust, they end up seeing that there. They're going to run away a little bit here. 19 mutas on the field now. So definitely right back into a muta build. He's been back and forth between mutas and ultras here. Really stuck with the ultras, but back and forth with how many mutas he's carrying here. And there we go. We're going to continue to move across here. We're going to stim to get across as fast as we can. We're going to heal as many as we can. And we'll push across here, not doing any sort of creep spread kill. No point to do that, he says here. And it does look like the muta army is going to move down here and try and do a little bit of engagement, quite possibly. At the same time, his opponent has so many different turrets up everywhere here. And there they go. Now the dogs see where they are as well here. So the dogs are going to try and regroup with their army. Obviously knew where he was the whole time with the creep spread. And there's a moving Ultralisk on the move command. Does end up losing that Ultralisk there. Has 1 more on the field here. Does also have that 1, or had a 1 Swarm host. That Swarm host actually ended up going down there. So not too bad of an engagement there, but the Baneling's trying to get in there, and they don't actually do a whole lot. It does end up losing that hatchery there. This is big trouble, but at the same time, mutas have elected to come down the other end here. They're trying to take out everything they can here. Mutas can be a pain in the arse here. They turn around finally here. Does have the Widow Mines down there as well here. Mutas decide to get out of there really, really fast here. And at the same time, might get a Tech Lab kill. It'll be very, very close. Oh, needed 1 more shot there. And with that stim there, and there we go. Now we are starting to clean up here. Did start to bury down some Widow Mines at the other end here. Mutas are trying to do the best they can here. Oh no, Thrust is saying shit. I don't think he likes what he sees here. His opponent is pushing hard here, but at the same time, Ultras, oh, maybe he was saying shit for his opponent here. His opponent's in a lot of trouble, but at the same time, it does look like he ended up losing all of his mutas here. So not that good for him here, as he did lose all those mutas, except for the 2 that are left there, but does have 5 Ultras still in the field here. At the same time, his opponent has gone up double in the food count here. And he sees the Ultras are down there. He knows exactly where they are. And he might look to start pushing with his armies. This is a very, very big army. Thrust still has a fairly decent bankroll going for him, though. So we'll allow him to replenish fairly quickly. Has 22 larvae on the field here. Slowly starting to wear down his opponent with these mutas here. Really forcing a mass amount of APM out of his opponent here. If we take a look at the APM tab, still ride high. That is a pretty sick average, if you ask me. 193 to 150, especially for a game that's lasted a half hour at this point. That is a very good count there, and I think this might just be too much, especially if those Widow Mines get buried here. And there they go. They are going to bury there. And this should pretty much be the cleaning up here, as it doesn't look like there's a whole heck of a lot that Thrust can do, I do not believe. Barring a miracle, but he does have a lot of mutas on the field, 19 mutas. But at the same time, mutas do not like stimmed up Marines. And neither do Ultralisks here, but at the same time, the Ultralisks actually got a good engagement there. Pretty sick engagement. Cleaned up a lot of them there. Not too sure if it's going to be enough, but he's starting to even up that food count here. Mutas are trying to go for the all-in here, it looks like, because they're just pushing ahead here best they can. But I think once those Widow Mines, no, didn't even need the Widow Mines there. Good game, says Thrust. Good game, says SKC, and that was one heck of a game, I will say that. Battles back and forth. One of the better games we've seen here. There goes the muta drop for the victory. My congrats to you, SKC. My condolences to you, Thrust. I leave you with this. If it ain't worth the hair in your ass, make sure you got the microphone needed when you're watching the game, because the earth ain't round. You be good. Don't watch nobody. Don't hurt nobody. Sorry, I almost lost my own saying. Don't hurt nobody. Peace.